Hey, what is going on, everybody? James here, your ABX audio file. Today, what's the message of the day? Be a buddy, not a bully. We always bring positivity around here, man. That is what our community is about. Today, we're going to talk about some acoustical treatment that we're messing with. I'm not a big, huge proponent of acoustical treatment, only because I typically listen to open baffle speakers in my main listening, and acoustical treatment just never really seems to work out. And I'm not the guy that's going to hire some professional to come in and do it right, so I just kind of scrap it all. But we find that with open baffle speakers, acoustical treatment really kind of doesn't help in some cases. Box speakers, smaller rooms, things like that, traditional systems, absolutely. Recording studios. But first, let's talk about what's on James's shelf. Okay, today, what we got a really cool system. I'm really enjoying this one today. We have the La Dolce Audio UA 2.5 single-ended pentode tube amplifier on top of Terry's what we call the headphone adapter. It allows you to kind of turn any integrated amplifier into a preamp, but it also has headphone outs in the front. You can adjust all kinds of impedance swings and ohm matching and just different. You can basically tailor the sound of your system. It's really, really cool. Both of those are available on Terry's website. We are running that down to the Galleon TSA75 amplifier. One of my favorites, one of the few that after I got done with review, I actually kept. From there, we are running, of course, all AfAudio cabling. It's the only cabling we use, AfAudio. Check out Andrew over at afaudio.com. And we are running them out to a very, very nice set of Mark Audio Cesti T towers. They are kind of a mini tower. A buddy of ours in the Discord actually created the stands for us down there. You can see, well, you can't see. I'll show a picture of it. I'll put it up here. He's got some really cool custom feet he made for it. All metal drivers, all full range drivers. Very simple crossover network. Absolutely fantastic sound. And getting back to our acoustical treatment stuff, you can see some of it behind me. But what I wanted to talk about today is you guys have seen these. You guys have all seen these around. These foam little panels that they send you and you tack them up to your wall. You buy them in big bundles. And this company reached out to us and asked if, hey man, you mind trying some of our stuff and just telling us what you think? If you kind of like the results of it, maybe you shoot a little review for us. So that's what we're talking about today. And I'll post the links to where you can get this stuff. And you see all kinds of them. They got triangles, different shapes, everything like that. This one's kind of shaped like a dispersion panel. So it would be kind of in the front wall to disperse. This is more cosmetic looks than actual function, although it does probably catch some of the sound in the little cavities and do some things. The way that I am using this is, if you were to see, I'll show a picture of it, the back wall of my studio right here, behind the camera, behind the microphone and everything. I was just getting a little bit echoey in my vocals when I'm shooting my reviews. My vocals, if you watch some of my early stuff, it was just a little bit sharp, a little bit bouncy. We were getting kind of some echo and some kind of chamber kind of sound. So they sent me these. I literally plastered the back wall and a little bit along each of the side walls to just kind of come around the corners. And I'm telling you what, the vocals in my videos became so much better. It took a lot of that kind of sharpness and that sibilance out of there and really just helped kind of dampen the room a little bit. And then when I spin around and listen to my system behind me, to me, it sounds just a little bit more focused. It doesn't sound quite as diffused, maybe a little bit clearer in the imaging. So it's doing something. I'm not claiming what it's doing. I'm not a big measurements guy. I'm not going to run a bunch of measurements and stuff, but it definitely helped in both of those ways. And I literally just kind of lined the back wall. So really what it's doing is it's kind of taming high frequencies a little bit. I don't think it's doing anything, other than maybe just kind of taming that echo and that chamber kind of sound and a little bit of that sharpness and brightness in the room. The thing that I liked about these, I've tried a few different other ones, and here's what I'll tell you. If you look at the back of this guy, it's actually peelable. So you peel this off, and it's got a adhesive on the back side of it, and then you just stick it to your wall. And one of the cool things, I was really worried. I was like, okay, I'm going to stick it to the wall. This crap's going to fall down in like 2 days, and it's going to be garbage for everybody, and I'm going to not even do a review because it sucks. So first of all, I put it up, and it made a difference. It made an improvement in not only this side of the studio, which is my video, but when I'm not shooting videos, I'm spinning around and scooting my chair back a little bit, kind of to where the camera would be sitting right now, and facing my system, and doing some critical listening kind of in a near field setup. So it helped in both of those applications, and it was super cheap. I'll post the price here up in the video there. And so I've had them in for about a month and a half. They've been hounding me. These guys are sending me emails like every 2 days, like, "Hey, have you shot the video yet?" It's like, dude, I'm a small guy. This takes me time to do all this stuff. So we have had these for a long time, probably, maybe even 2 or 3 months. They're getting pretty anxious for us to shoot the review. So I had them in here. One of the things that I was worried about is that the adhesive would kind of be low quality. Well, first of all, I was kind of concerned it wouldn't make a difference, and we did that. We talked about that. Then I was concerned about the adhesive. They just stick to the wall. You peel this off, and then boom, they stick to the wall. I'll show a picture of it. And then, don't call me during a review. And then I thought maybe, well, is it going to kind of wear off and like maybe fall off or peel off after a couple weeks? Like maybe the adhesive wouldn't be that good. That is not the case. Every piece that I have put in place, I put about 40 of these along this back wall. They are all still in position and looking good. Then what I thought was, well, gosh, maybe the adhesive is too good, and when I pull them off, it's going to peel the paint off of my wall. So just a little bit ago, I pulled a couple of them off. I peeled it back, and sure enough, they came right off the wall, and there was no paint, no residue or anything. It was kind of like I just never even put them there. So I don't know if maybe you left them there for like a year, if it would kind of, adhere to the wall and kind of ruin stuff. I don't know the answer to that question. I guess I can report back in a year. But the adhesive seems to work pretty good, and they do a little something in your room. I am not claiming that this is in lieu of professionals coming in, measuring your room, treating your room, having a professional actually come in and set up your room. But if you find your room a little bit echoey, a little bit bright, you want to try something that's just kind of on the cheap. You don't want to have to put tacks or nails in the wall. Check these guys out, man. I think they're pretty cool, and they don't cost a lot of money, and you can get them on Amazon, and if you don't like them, you can send them back and get your money back. Although, I will tell you, they come in a package that is vacuum sealed about this big, and then when you pop it open, they become this big, so good luck getting it back down to that big to ship back. But anyway, that's what we got today. Remember, guys, be a buddy, not a bully. I hope you enjoyed what's on James's rack. And check these guys out. Check out the links in the description and give them a shot. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day. Be kind. James here, the world's only 100% charity reviewer. 100% of our proceeds go directly to help youth musical programs focused on mentorship through musical creation. We broke the $10,000 raised and donated this year. We are super excited about it. So I appreciate every single one of you for being a part of this community. And hey, stay tuned for our next review. We're going to be doing the Aero DAC from LTA, and we've got the Java Hi-Fi integrated $9,000 Class D GaN FET, some of the sweetest, most musical GaN FET amplification I have heard so far. Oh my God. Stay tuned, guys. We'll catch you later on the next one.